have our next guest on the line. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the show.
Thank you, thank you.
No problem. Hey, tell everybody who you are and what you do, please.
All right, my name is Karma Butler. I am a recording artist, performer, singer, dancer, actor from television, stage, and I teach young people how to perform on television and stage and just pretty much do it all.
Oh, wow. So how'd you get started in that? Tell me about this.
Well, when I was younger, I pretty much followed my cousin around. My cousin is Tichina Arnold. She's an actress and singer that's known well on television from Martin Lawrence, Little Shop of Horrors, All My Children. And I got the opportunity as a young child when she babysat me to just follow her around and go to different shows and sets. And I think that's really what inspired me to want to be in the performing arts and be on stage and just perform for people. So that's pretty much how I got started.
Wow, that's a big thing. Because she's like big, you know. She can sing.
Yeah, I love my Tichina.
Yeah, she can sing. So, being that you grew up around her, what really rubbed off? Not just the performing arts, but what really rubbed off from her to you? Let's say in life.
I have to say Tichina is very genuine. She's the type of person that she'll share with you what's honest on her heart. She really cares about other people and doing the right thing in the world to make the world a better place. And that's rubbed off on me since I've been very young. She has a prolific character that is dynamic on television as well as in person. And, you know, just growing up with her, I think that definitely is what sparked me to, you know, want to be someone just like her and have a good time in life.
Wow. So that's a big thing because, you know, growing up with an artist, growing up with someone who's in the industry, growing up seeing them do what they do, they worked really hard. As the work ethic that you were around, what did you think she was doing? I mean, when I was young and I was on the road with my mother, I didn't really understand the complexities of everything that she was doing until I got older. What is your perception back then till now, and how has that changed?
Well, back then, you know, as a young kid, it's kind of like run everywhere, carefree, and somebody's taking care of the bills and the gas to get here and there, and it's just fun times. But you could definitely see at a young age for myself that it was a day in and day out job. It wasn't something that was just fly by night. It was something that was going to take a lot of time to build up from one standpoint to keep going, something that I've learned. Fame is not, you know, one destination, and fame is something that you have to enjoy for yourself and do it for a purpose of possibly giving back to other people and entertaining other people. And it's about the ride that you go on a path. It's about, you know, every stop along the way, being able to enjoy that ride and being able to have a prolific impact on what you're doing and just have a good time. So now that I'm older and I'm actually a professional in the industry, I definitely know that Tichina has given her life's work to dedicating to the performing arts and dedicating to philanthropy, and I truly respect her. She's recently won another national NAACP Image Award, and I just really salute her for her dedication for years and years of just going from set to set and movies to movies and recording studio and having at the same time to be able to, you know, work with different charities and really give back to young people, including myself.
You know, well, that's a big thing. But let's get with you. Let's get your side of it. Now that you are where you are, using what you've learned, tell us about where you're going and also your song Back It Up, and how did that come about?
Okay. Well, where I'm going from, you know, as a young kid, I got the opportunity to go to the Governor's School for the Arts. So I did major in performing arts, traveled around the world to places like Japan, and that was kind of, you know, getting my feet wet. Then I got agents and started doing things, working on television sets and background. I was like on American Pie, on television in Hollywood. And then as I started keep going through the industry, you know, I had a dance agent and I had callbacks from like Janet Jackson and Prince. And so that fire just kept building and building through singing, dancing, and acting, which was my base for my performing arts school. when I came back and got older, I wanted to give back. I wanted to help young people and give them the opportunity that sometimes they may not have. And I know what it's like to audition day in and day out and get rejected so much, and that's easy, to get down and deterred. So I tried to get a television show together, and I was able in my local area in Virginia to get some talented dancers, producers, and I got my own television series called Karma Butler's American Dance Legend. I did it for 2 seasons in Virginia and had the opportunity to get it on an affiliate network of CBS and My Network TV, and it went really, really well. So I moved to Florida to try and broaden my horizons, and with that I had the opportunity to tape American Dance Legend Season 3 with my co-producer Pamela Bowling and Hard Drive Productions that works with many, many big studios around the world and celebrities. So that just really put the talent spot on there. So we're still in post-production for that, trying to get that on. And in the meantime, I've had the opportunity to work some other producers and get my debut EP together. So my debut EP is called 5517. It was just released May 5th, and I have some really nice tracks on there. It has a variety of hip-hop, has a variety of dance and club electronic songs, a little R&B, and the song Back It Up, Swing It is actually a song that I originally did for one of the soundtracks for the television series I told you about, American Dance Legend. And then with that, I had a whole bunch of young people that come around me all the time, and they start singing the song and start doing the dance. So I was like, this might be a hit. So I had a few producers remix it. So on the debut EP 5517, you'll see a few remixes of Back It Up, Swing It, and it's a really, really fun song.
Awesome. Well, let's go ahead and play that right here on Dream Chasers Radio.
Awesome.
Here we go. So everybody, come and clap your hands, dance your feet, move around to the right 2 times and roll to the left 2 times times now. Pump it, take it front now, y'all, and dig, back it up, swing it to the right 2 times and roll to the left 2 times now. Pump it, take it front now, y'all, and dig, back it up, swing it to the right 2 times and roll to the left 2 times now. Pump it, take it front now, y'all, and dig, back it up, swing it to the right 2 times and roll to the left 2 times now. Pump it, take it front now, y'all, and dig, back it up, swing it.
Here we go.
To the right 2 times and roll to the left 2 times now. Pump it, take it front now, y'all, and dig, back it up, swing it to the right 2 times and roll to the left 2 times now. Pump it, take it front now, y'all, and dig, back it up, swing it to the right 2 times and roll to the left 2 times now. Pump it, take it front now, y'all, and dig, back it up, swing it.
Wow, that's like from beginning to end, nonstop dance. That's all I can see. Dancing.
Dance.
That's it. Wow. So where can people reach you?
All of my information, my music and TV stuff is all available on my website. It's karmabutler.com. That's KarmaButler.com. And you can go on all of your normal social platforms like iTunes, Amazon MP3, Google Play, iHeartRadio, Napster, Spotify to get my new music and some of my old music. So that's the easiest way to keep in touch and hopefully enjoy some music.
Awesome. That sounds like a plan to me. My goodness. Are there any thank yous, shout-outs to people who have made this possible for you?
Absolutely. Of course, like I said, Tichina Arnold, my cousin, is always there for me in good and bad times. I really appreciate her love and support. She's always been to all of my concerts when I started back in the day, flying across country to come see me. She's always cheering me on. My mom is my number one inspirer. She's always been at every single audition I've been to, day in and day out, traveling all over the place. Anytime I have a show, she's selling tickets. She's always the first one in the front row. She's even here with me right now while I'm doing this radio interview. And, of course, my partner in crime. Yeah, hi, Mom. And my partner in crime, Sean Butler, is always by my side doing the same thing. And so those are probably the 3 main people I'd like to thank.
Oh, wow. Well, it's important to have the biggest and the best person there, and that's going to be your mom. Definitely going to be Mom.
Always.
Because
you get one Mom Duke.
Mom is like, you know, when you're on TV and your dad's saying, that's my son, and next thing you know, it's go, hi, Mom. It happens.
I just have to watch out for her. She's always the loud one in the crowd and causing jokes and being the fun one. So I got to keep a keen eye on her.
Oh, well, that's all right. Mom's got spunk. I love it.
Lots of spunk.
But thank you so much. Yes, definitely. Thank you so much for calling in, and thank you so much for just continuing what you do. And do you have any advice for those people who are getting started that don't have what you had when you were growing up?
I mean, my motto is always to try and be the change you want to see in the world. My motto is love, dream, and achieve. Love yourself first and love others unconditionally. Dream a big dream, and the worst thing that can happen is a small dream comes true. And then achieve. Give every day 150% in reaching your goals and making this world a better place. And if you follow those 3 things, love, dream, and achieve, everything else will kind of fall into place.
Awesome. Wow. Wow. Well, thank you so much for being on the show, and thank you so much for continuing what you do. Keep going, okay? It's a blessing.
Hey, thank you so much for your time and having me. I really appreciate it, and you also enjoy your evening.
Thank you. You do the same. All right.
All right.
All right, so after the show, we'll have everybody that has been on the show in our description box and where to reach them. It takes me a minute to go ahead and post it up. The reason I don't post it up beforehand is because sometimes people just don't call in for their own interviews, and that's okay because things happen. So I want to make sure that I'm precise in what I'm giving you and who is on the show and everything that's pertaining to the show that you're listening to now. I want to thank you guys for tuning in to Dream Chasers Radio and for being an avid listener on WKDW 97.5 FM, Real Community Radio in Northport, Florida, as well as on Bomb Baby Radio. You can reach us on iTunes. You can also reach us on SoundCloud and Facebook and Twitter and LinkedIn. So you can go on to any one of those and get anywhere. DreamChasersRadio.com will go straight to the Yaya Diamond page until it is actually up and running. But you can always go to iTunes and get every episode since the first day that we have started 7 years ago. I want to thank you again for tuning in, but I am definitely blessed by all the guests that we've had tonight. Thank you all for being on the show, and thank you for being a listener. I want to say continue to do what you do, you guys. You know, there's always going to be a starting phase, and there's always going to be something else that's going to happen. But if you continue to dare to be different, you will be successful. Thank you so much for being an avid dream chaser, and don't forget to do what? Dare to be different. To be different.